progressives don't care that much about fan service. That's it. That's the secret. You know what game has a fuck ton of fan service that like every fucking SJW type I know loves to death? Skullgirls. Skullgirls is a 2D fighting game that's just fucking just absolutely packed with fan service. Now, some of it's not too great because one of it's from like a 16-year-old girl or whatever. But like, this is we got the panty shots, we got the big boobers. Look at these milkies. Look at these ripe milkers. That's just how it be. And part of this is because this here, Skullgirls characters. Part of this is because it was done by who the fuck is this? Is this like an alternate skin or something? She's not wearing very much clothing. Damn. Look at this thing. She's got like veins and shit. She's got like the little loincloth kind of thing going on. Sarabella's my favorite. She's got big ass titties. You can see the thighs hanging out, you know? Ooh, Eliza? Eliza's got, man, look, she's fucking popping out. Look, they're fucking everywhere. See, the issue is, like, on a really fundamental level, there's nothing wrong with, like, fan service or sexy art. I used to draw porn. Not good porn, but I used to draw porn. I like it. And you know what? I like fan service, too. I like it when I'm watching an anime and there's the big jiggly boobies. I do. I like it. That makes me happy because I like big jiggly boobies. The issue is... So as I was saying, the issue is when you take these, there's a way to implement fan service like exploitatively and non-exploitatively. Okay, there are different ways to do this, and it's really, really important to solidify that distinction. Okay, Skullgirls markets itself as this fun, peppy. Can I get just like the character? What was it? Character models? List? Why is it showing me fucking fan art? Who are these? Why is it? It's not a roster? Yeah. I hear the cat screaming. Here, let's just go to the wiki. The thing is, this game was designed from the ground up as this like fun, peppy, fan service oriented game with just cute girls beating the shit out of each other. Later they added 2 guys, and this is still regarded as something of a controversial move. But they had fun with it. And the animations are light and peppy, and, you know, everyone's having fun beating the shit out of each other, and it's like a fairly edgy game as games go. And, like, nobody has a fucking problem with this. I haven't seen anyone having an issue with this. This is all great. Great character design. It looks good, plays good. The issue is when fan service is hyper exploitative. So let me give you an example. I like to browse anime on Netflix, you know, take a peep sometimes what's going on. You ever heard of an anime called Fairy Tail? It's like Fairy Tail. It's something like that, you know? Or is it Seven Deadly Sins? I don't remember which one it is, okay? So, let me again. I love fan service, okay? I really do. If there's like some big fucking milkers, I'm here for it. I'm good for hard fan service too. I mean, let's really go for it. However, the fan service in Fairy Tail, which keeps getting put at the front of my fucking recommended on Netflix because I've watched a few good anime. I skipped through it a little bit. I just skipped through. I like to see the animation. How does it look? And I skipped to this scene where the male protagonist is like looking over a sleeping girl in like a leotard onesie that just grips. They got the titty and it just just right under, like it, like might as well not even be wearing anything. Oh, is it Seven Deadly Sins? That's okay. It's Seven Deadly Sins. Okay, I'd listen. Okay, Seven Deadly Sins, and he just like reaches out and grabs the tit and just fucking molests her, just sexually assaults her, and he's like, wow. What was it? So this is the boobie of a human, or something like that. Wow, it's so soft. They do this like multiple times throughout the episode, and then later, at least judging from what I looked into, this is like all the fan service in it is oriented around like fucking groping people. I've talked about this before. What's it called? Fire Force. Fire Force. In Fire Force, I think I've talked about this on stream before. One of the main girl, legitimately, I shit you not, one of her personality quirks is that she's susceptible to being molested. That's it. Like just through quirky fate, she just keeps getting molested, dude. Here, I think this right here, see? Apparently in the context of both of these scenes, it's like an accident that like he grabbed her tit under her bra or grabbed her ass under her pants. So she didn't consent to either of these, you know. This is just like, haha, she just whoops, you know. It's like the anime scenes where the guy trips on the girl and he ends up face planting in the boobies and stuff. You know what I mean? Or like, what was that? What was that one? Damn it, what is it? Phantom Color World Panty. You know what I'm talking about, YouTube? Is it Miriam Color's Phantom World? Is it the limbo scene? No, wait. Okay, wait. Help me out here. Help me out. Damn, I can't seem to find it. There's some scene where like it looks like the guy's gonna grab her tit accidentally, but they end up flipping over each other and she ends up sitting on his face, so he gets like a huff of panty or whatever. The point I'm laboriously trying to get here, and I guess narrowly avoiding more fucking copyright strikes, the point that I'm laboriously trying to get here is that not all fan service is the same. Some fan service is better than other types of fan service. If you have a character in like Skullgirls who just got big fucking titties, that's pretty okay. If you have a show that's very free and flaunty with sexuality, that's okay. All in its appropriate context. What's a little bit weird, a little smidge weird, is if the fan service keeps being of little girls, like 14-year-olds, that's a little bit weird. It's also a little bit weird when it seems like it's a really habitual pattern, you know? Like that's the only thing women can be. Like, let me ask you something, guys. Is there anything wrong? And be serious, because I know you all want to give me like a joke answer, but be serious. Is there anything wrong with having a show where there's a black guy and that black guy plays like kind of like a gangbanger or like a drug dealer in the hood? Is there anything intrinsically wrong with that? You all are going to say some dumbass shit. The answer is no. Okay, you're all saying no. Yeah, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. I have it on good authority that there are at least 5 black people in America who deal drugs. Minimum of 5. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. Now, if you have a show with a lot of characters and every single black character is some kind of pimp or gangbanger or drug dealer or some shit like that, that's a little weird. Unless the whole story takes place in the ghetto, in which case like maybe that's appropriate, but still probably not. It's a matter of social patterns. Likewise with fan service, there's nothing intrinsically wrong with girls being cute, but is it a little weird that like every fucking game has all the men look sensible and all the women look like just giant fucking titted up big booby characters? Is that a little weird? Is it a little bit strange, perhaps, that the Soul Calibur lineup has this is practically like tradition at this point. The Soul Calibur lineup is like 20 like badass dudes and like 8 girls that are all in stripper outfits. Like all of them. Have you played Soul Calibur fucking 6? There's booby physics on every girl. They all have booby physics. It's incredible. It's amazing, you know? Is that weird? Well, here's what I pose to you. Here's my honest, earnest statement and then a follow-up question, okay? I feel like there's nothing inherently wrong with the nudity or the fan service, but it is pretty weird that we default to it as like the standard woman. We don't just make an attractive woman the standard woman, because the standard man is also fairly attractive. Like, you know, what would you get, like Nathan Drake, like the everyman? The everyman in a video game is like a brown-haired, gruff, like 35-year-old, like new dad, you know, who's like really built but not crazy built, you know what I mean? That's the average dude. The average dude's hot. So maybe the average girl can be too. Sure, fine. But it's not just that they're hot, it's that they're wearing incredibly revealing clothing, you know? Like, is it maybe a little bit weird that there was a big internet controversy about whether or not, like, this is normal? Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5. Remember? This is a little bit weird. Hideo Kojima, a little bit weird when it comes to women. You know, want to know what quiet is? You know, remember that scene where you're on the helicopter with her and she's doing stretches and she sachets her hips and she keeps bending over and man, she's, whew, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, that's my... Get it? And she's quiet because she can't talk, you know? Now, the excuse that was given for the character looking this way, that GIF keeps going, by the way. Do you want to see the whole GIF? The excuse that was given is that she breathes through her skin due to some incredibly fucking asinine genetic modification. Except in Metal Gear Solid 3, there was another character who had her exact same condition where they breathe through their skin, and that person wore a full military uniform. He was a sniper, I think, and he wore a full military uniform. Do you remember? There was another person who had the same thing, and can you show this on YouTube? Yeah. But he was ugly and old? Yeah, so of course he wears clothing. Here's my question to you. This is an honest, earnest question, okay? I'm really reaching out to you. What if we keep fan service? It's cool, keep the fan service, have fun, whatever, I'm not taking it away. But maybe don't make fan service the default, and stop going to incredibly weird, arbitrary lengths to frame fan service in creepy, dehumanizing ways. Like putting a woman in a stripper outfit for no reason and making her silent and constantly having the game camera fucking molest her with its wide-angle lens as she rolls around and her titties glisten in the rain. Maybe we can have fan service just like as a little, maybe like a more responsibly integrated. Maybe we can have some boys that have fan service going on, you know? Being gay is all the rage these days. Maybe we can get some boys in there. And hey, here's the real hitter. Don't you guys think it would be a little more impactful if we didn't treat it so flippantly? The point of fan service is to get sexually aroused from how they look, right? I mean, that's the point. Or oh, that's hot. I'm not saying it has to give you an erection. I'm just saying it, that's its point. So maybe it would be more effective if we didn't overplay it too much? Know what I'm saying? Like, who here's watched Kill la Kill? No, most of you have. Come on. Remember how... I can show this way. Remember how the whole show was the live time? No, we're not, nothing wrong, okay? This is fine to show. Here we go. Mildly. Guys, it's not fucking copyright to show a picture, okay? You people are crazy. Don't lose your way. Okay, so here's a... Oh yeah, almost done. So here's a hot question for you, okay? So, at the end of Kill la Kill, they show fan service the entire goddamn show of Kill la Kill. And at the end of the show, everyone's all naked and hugging each other. This is what they look like. See, look, no nips. They circumnavigated the problem, okay? And the interesting thing about Kill la Kill is that after all the episodes of relentless fan service, after all the sexualization and what have you, the end scene of the proper show is one where everyone is naked because the clothing, it's complicated, and they're all hugging each other, and there's nothing sexual about it. Seriously. I mean, they're all cute and stuff, but the camera doesn't like wander over the tits and ass. The camera doesn't like go into the pussy lips or anything. They're just all like together naked, and it's like this solidarity thing. And I think part of the point of the anime was that if you overindulge in fan service, you eventually come to realize that nudity is just the default state of human beings, and you kind of desexualize nudity. So if you want to keep nudity sexual, which you can, I mean, which is fine for like, you know, video games or whatever, like if you really want to, maybe don't do it so much that it becomes meaningless. When every Soul Calibur character who's a girl has like the same jiggle physics and they all just, I will defeat you! And then it just lingers on them for like 8 minutes before like the next fight cutscene takes place. That's just strange to me. That's just strange to me. I don't know. I just think just use fan service responsibly. Like, God, it'd be like it's so fucking weird. Fan service is just another component of art. And if I was like a chef or I was at a restaurant and I was saying like hey, I think we could do mustard less here on this particular dish. And I hold up the dish and it's just a mound of mustard that has completely eclipsed the hamburger inside of it. It's just like a big poop emoji of mustard and there's a burger inside of it. And I say, maybe we could use less mustard. And they're like, what? You fucking hate mustard, bro? Ha! Fucking SJWs. You wish there were no plant seed-based condiments used in tables anymore, huh? I was like, well, no. Not only am I pro-mustard, I actually feel like the mustard would be better if it were applied perhaps a little more responsibly, because art is in part about moderation, and moderation is a way to temper our appreciation. It's about pacing. All right, okay. We have to finish fucking donuts. I'm hungry as shit, okay? I'm